Good Wednesday morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Gosh, I tell you what, we had some crazy storms here last night. So I'm running off a couple hours of sleep because it seemed like the thunder was literally like right on top of us. Did you
Oh
hear
yeah,
that?
yeah. I thought that was Armageddon
Oh
going
my
on.
gosh, that was absolutely
It's
crazy.
crazy.
But it also made for a beautiful morning for me to wake up bright and early and go for a little run this morning. So I just wanted to get outside and kind of enjoy the morning. Anyway, of course, I got my little 10-minute, 15-minute meta boost out of the way this morning. I know you still have yours to go.
I'm still waking up.
I know. But now we got a lot to cover today because, of course, it being Wednesday, it is a food prep day. So we're going to get to that in just a second. And actually, we have some really cool stuff to show you guys. We're actually going to take you along with us as we prep our food. You always hear us talking about it. Well, now we're going to take you with us into the kitchen and prep all of our food for the next 3 to 4 days. So we'll show you all the secrets. So stay tuned. But regardless, great week. It's a red week, right?
Yes, it sure is.
And red week, that we're of course referring to our nutrition phase. And so that would mean today is what kind of day?
I believe it's a high day.
High day. 5 meals, carbohydrates in many of those meals, especially the earlier meals of the day. We might taper them off later based on your body type. More details to come. And then tomorrow's going to be a
Low carb day.
right. Once again, 5 more meals. We're going to take a few more of those carbohydrates out, and of course, we all carry our gallon of water. We've all got the gallon of water. Keep hydrating. That water is so important. Keep drinking it throughout the day. Um, Now, of course, we got our Meta Boost to do in the morning, nice and easy. And then the accelerators today are
The Tenacious Twos. 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow.
2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow, 2 minutes fast, 2 minutes slow. So super easy stuff. Awesome, brother. Well, without any further ado, we'd love to get into the letter of the day and the tip of the day. And this one's coming to us from Shannon. And
Yes.
so, Shannon, let's go ahead and let's hear what you got going on.
All right. I am a single mother of 2 boys who rely on me. I have always been heavy, and as I write this, I sit at 285 pounds. I need some advice or help. All workout programs say to get the clear from a doctor, and I have 2 bad knees, and I face a replacement surgery on both of them. Even just walking hurts. Like most women, most of my weight is in my lower body. I can do crunches on the ball, weighted machines, and handhelds, but to bend the knees for anything kills me. Do either of you recommend as to what I can do? I have been on Weight Watchers and gone down from 317 to 285, and I have been stuck there. My long range goal is 150, but would love to drop another 30 by Christmas. Sincerely, Shannon.
All right, Shannon, no problem. So I kind of hear a two-part question in here. Number one, what can we do about those knees? And of course, number two, how do we break through that plateau? I'm really glad you asked both of them because we've got the answers to that. Um, and trust me, you're not alone when it comes to those bad knees. Probably, I would have to say 75% of the people who are writing into us, they are suffering from some kind of joint pain in the ankle, the knee, or the hip, especially because we carry so much weight on top. Keep in mind, every extra pound that we carry is going to increase the pressure on those joints exponentially. So every pound that you lose is going to take that pressure off the joints exponentially. However, if you've already got bad joints, there are certain things that we can do about it. So it's important that you're not going to be doing the heavy squats or lunges because those are just going to exacerbate the condition. Check this out. Really, really cool. Normally with people who have bad knees, what we actually do is we focus on their hamstring. The hamstring is, of course, the back of the thigh. Granted, the glute, which is your butt, and then the quad, which is the front of the thigh, a lot of times when those get stronger and when we work those muscles, it can sometimes really aggravate any kind of condition in the knee joint. So what we do is we focus on the back of the thigh and we focus on a hamstring exercise. We've done a lot of these. In fact, we did a ton of hamstring exercises for D when he was actually going through his transformation. And one of the best exercises we can do, it's really simple. It just requires you and your couch. And I'm going to show you an example of that right now. It's called the bridge up. So you can actually see from the motion as we were going through it, it's essentially me simply picking my hips up off the ground, digging into the couch with my heels, and going through that motion, I get an incredible contraction through the back of the body, almost like the posterior chain muscles, which are going to be the glutes and the hamstrings, and a little bit of those extensors in the spine. But nevertheless, you're going to feel it in there big time. Now, let's talk about the second part of your question, and this is the stuff that I really love because we're talking about a plateau. And a plateau, especially with weight loss, we know that can get really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
We understand. This is something that we deal with all the time, especially for the folks writing in and the folks that we work with hands-on. So, breaking through that plateau, believe it or not, plateau is a wonderful thing because it means that you know exactly where your body is. Your body is designed to adapt to everything that you do. When you did your nutrition program through Weight Watchers, what happened is that you were put at a calorie deficit. Your body went ahead and dropped weight, and then it figured out that you're at this calorie deficit, and so it can actually start to slow metabolic rate just a little bit to meet that calorie intake. That's not a bad thing. Your body's actually supposed to do that. It means your body's acting the way it should be acting. However, what we need to do is upset this balance just a little bit, and we need to kind of throw your body off, almost throw a curveball at your body, give it something it doesn't expect. So a lot of times what we do, it's kind of counterintuitive to break through a plateau, but one of the first things we do is we actually refeed you. So we're actually going to feed you more calories than your body's normally used to, just for a matter of a couple days, so your body goes, oh my gosh, I'm feeding a lot again, raises metabolic expenditure, so you're going to be burning more calories, and then we go ahead and drop you into a deficit again. I don't mean to throw you off. I know it might seem a little bit tricky, but it's actually so much easier than you could ever expect. And that way, that 150 that you're looking for as far as your total goal, that is well within range. Anybody can transform. You can change your body however you want. The key is simply just understanding the rules and the tricks of the trade, and that's pretty much what we're here to do. So, yeah, right now, if you're looking to drop another 30 by Christmas, it's absolutely possible. But we're going to do the exact opposite of what you expect us to do. You think we're going to put you at more of a deficit? Not at all. What we want to do is actually refeed you. That's exactly actually what carb cycling is all about. You'll notice we have high carb days, low carb days, high carb days, low carb days. What do the high carb days do? They throw our body off. Our body goes, oh my gosh, it's feeding again. Plus, we reward on top of it. So we go into even more of a calorie expenditure, and then we pull it out into a low carb day. So we actually boost our metabolism, burn fat. Boost our metabolism, burn fat. That's how we can continually lose weight without plateauing. Pretty cool stuff, huh? All right, so in a roundabout way, I hope that kind of answered your question. Stay tuned. We're going to keep loading a lot more content onto the site, and we'll keep teaching you some really cool stuff. So, guys, thank you again. Oh, wait a second. You know what today is? Also, it's Wednesday, so today is a food preparation day.
Mm-hmm.
And, all right, so speaking of food preparation, I know we talked about it just a little bit earlier. Let's take you into the kitchen, and we're going to show you exactly how we make all of our food in just a matter of minutes. Let's get down to it. We'll get this out of the way, and we're actually going to have the next 3 or 4 days of food. Guys, it is really so easy. And remember, this is the key to success. You actually have to prepare for success. If you got the food ready to go, you're going to eat the good food when you need it. If the food ain't there, you ain't going to eat the good food when you need it. And chances are you're going to eat the wrong food or nothing at all, which is even worse. So, make your food with us. Watch. Here we go. Ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Ow, dude.
Sorry. All right, here we go. That was fucking. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.